The Israelis came at 10 in the morning and told us that there was a deal. We were suffering from difficult circumstances and tear gas was violent. We were wearing head covers all the time. The situation was humiliating and included psychological torture, in addition to cutting off the electricity to everything. We were suffering from the cold without the electricity, and no one helped us. Only Hamas cared. Those who felt our suffering, I thank them very much, and we love them very much.
Was that related to the hostage training? Considering that we know that it'd be a short and a long term, of course, the right hostage from here in Israel and let's go now back to England. How do they do it? Thank you. Well, very many organisers of the protest in London joined for a ceasefire in Gaza.
எனக்கு வேற நான் வச்சு செய்தி போட்டு வரேன். என்ன வரண்டே நகட்ட ஒன்றும் முடங்கல.
Warning against the use of words and images that could break the law. Well, let's take a closer look at the diplomacy of the truth. Let's speak to Dr. Nina Khatim. She is the director of the SOAS Middle East Institute at SOAS University of London. Thank you so much, Nina, for joining us. I want to get your view on the power that Qatar, as well as Egypt, who's spoken now and said that they're working on repairing this building. What power do these mediators have in these situations?
Well, these mediators obviously have close relationships and connections with Hamas. The political leader of the Ismail and Egypt also has connections with Hamas, some of the other leadership, and they are deploying all those connections to make sure this deal happens. There is a lot at stake for them politically, for their own credibility, especially for Qatar, because it has had this relationship for Hamas for a very long time, and it will want to show the international community that there is value in maintaining lines of communication with Hamas open. And therefore, they have been quite tireless. A Qatari delegation has now reportedly arrived in Israel to also talk to the Israeli side. So I don't think tonight will pass without the diplomatic effort being done.
Because the stability of this truth is important for them as well.
Well, the stability of the truth is not really the ultimate issue here, to be honest. The ultimate issue for Hamas is to be seen as having leverage over Israel. We have to remember that the release of the hostages and vice versa, the release of the detainees by Israel is not just about the humanitarian part of the story. This is also a political need. And in a very harrowing way, human beings are used as political bargaining chips. When you have hostages taken and you have detainees on the other side, each side will want to extract as many political benefits as possible from their release. And so, unfortunately, we have a situation in which Hamas is looking at the bigger picture, not just the issue of the humanitarian tool and the exchange of the detainees and hostages. And that is why I believe it has accused Israel of breaking the terms of the law. And Israel, of course, is the issue is not just about political consideration.
So, Dr. Khatib, if there is not this priority, this concern of the humanitarian situation, what do you make of the likelihood could be extended, given we are hearing reports that
I mean, if anyone gets to be honest, we don't know whether it will even resume after tonight or will be fighting and not again. Unfortunately, Israel has said if by midnight nothing changes in terms of the release, then it's going to resume fighting. So anything could happen. But unfortunately, this shows a contract in the first stage.
Hello?
Only, unfortunately,
Eating very yeah? Oh, okay. இல்லைங்க
throughout their history, meaning the history of their bilateral relationship. And so,
സനം കാഴ്ചക്കാണ് സനം യോസിക്കുന്നില്ല വന്ന് അതെല്ലാം വരുന്നില്ല എനിക്ക് ശരീരം പണ്ടാൻ പോകുന്നത് മീറ്റിംഗിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ വളരെ വരുന്നത്
There's much more on our live page. Please do keep watching here on the TV.
Hello, it's been a cold and crisp day across many parts of the UK. A clear evening on the way to and overnight expected another widespread frost. Let me show you the satellite picture first. Down in the last 24 hours or so, you see the motion of the cloud is coming into the north, so that's where cold air is coming from. In the north again, so out towards the west, temporarily, we will see this incursion of slightly milder air with quite a weather. That's the western of the country. Yes, across Scotland and central and eastern UK, really really that shot across the now towards the west. Here we have thousands of drops of rain actually by the early hours of the morning, coming in over 3 degrees in Belfast and in the 16 in Devonshire. So let's have a look at the forecast then for Sunday. We're going to approaching weather front, upper wind front, actually as well. And that means a lot of power and outlets of rain. So it does mean after that beautiful crisp Saturday, Sunday is going to be very different. Grey skies, really overcast out towards the west. We have outlets of rain. Scotland, to the central part of Scotland, will remain cold and clear through the day. Sunshine here now. 4 degrees Celsius and pretty clear across Yorkshire and down in the south. But that's now, Sunday into Monday, that weather front moves across the UK. In fact, it's right over us early Monday. It does spell some unpleasant weather in the morning on Monday. So thick cloud, outbreaks of rain. It's going to feel cold too. The wind coming from the north again on the western edge of the area of low pressure. So the wind coming around that low pressure, dragging the cold air from the north yet again. So for most of us, it's single figures. And the cold air does hang around in the week ahead. In fact, there is milder air way to the south and southwest of us. Air stream is generally coming in from the north. So here's the outlook for the week ahead. Temperatures typically into single figures, but the weather will be quite variable and in the mountains, wintry.
to understand what the news means for you? The latest news feed on Now keeps you up to date and lets you explore the stories you're interested in. Breaking headlines,
A wave of missile strikes across Ukraine. No one knows what's going on in the heavens, but
make sense of the latest stories from the news feed. Open the BBC Sound.
Margaret, I would welcome to this social life. Some of the world's leading artistic figures revealed to be their influences. Music is part of our culture, dance is part of our culture, and the experience is the living spirit of it. Go around it, you never say you can't do this.
I was telling you not now I want you
This train Alexander Arnold takes a point for Liverpool. Back off. And the story of the same way it's been told. The World Season of the World Champion Leicester City will start going from three. And the Alex Sinner keeps Italy in that discussion and scouting takes to do so. Defeats the goal. Also coming up on Sports Day, the D-Day Champions Defence is ended on day one. Mark Allen is beaten in the first round of the UK Snooker Championship by the man he defeated in last year's final. And Taylor Cameron 2 tonight has the best of women's boxing, fighting again in the undisputed light welterweight crown. Hello again, welcome along to Sports Day this Saturday evening. After the international break, the Premier League wanted to remind you just what it can offer. Manchester City and Liverpool, the first game back. And although it didn't quite touch the heights of previous encounters between the two, the match still provided enough to entertain, albeit not enough to guarantee either would finish the day top of the table. It ended 1-1 at the Etihad. Joe Curry was watching.
the showdown that would dictate who sat on the table. If Liverpool needed reminding of City's dominance in the last 12 months, the four trophy banners on the pitch were a sure promise. Undeterred, the visitors posed the first danger. Darwin Nivellet clicking on his header, but with not quite enough power. City responded, a poor Anderson goal kick eventually finding its way to who else? He right home with a painful finish. His 50th Premier League goal, he's the fastest player ever reached the milestone. After the break, City had the ball at the net again. The celebration, however, short-lived. What initially appeared to be a fumble by Anderson turned out to be a foul on the goalkeeper. But Liverpool, a lifeline, which they took. If Trent Alexander-Arnold's first touch was good, his second was even better. They were short with congested box. Finish to silence the City spectators. Ireland came within inches of winning in the final seconds, but in the end, nothing could separate the top two sides in England, potentially spilling over at the full-time whistle. But it's City who retained their lead at the top of the table by a point, with Liverpool hot on their heels. Joe Curry, BBC News.
Well, the draw ends a run of 23 straight home wins for Manchester City, so Liverpool perhaps a little more pleased with the points than their opponents, certainly, according to Pep Guardiola.
Really good. I don't have anything to complain and regret about how proud I am of the team that people there are really playing it. I think cannot be there. Cannot be there. We need a second goal, otherwise it will be over. But yeah, football is like that. They are happy. We are really like that. I think Champions League is good. Can we better that Madrid? And we will. But for today, we will go and clear what we do. I'm really happy for it and having here and it's not cool. Maybe the stage in the game then, but we had really our moments like that. And no,
are still top for now, with the ball getting Arsenal the chance to go ahead of both them and Liverpool, and playing at Brentford in the late game. It's currently goalless. They're just about to start the second half. Arsenal did have ball in the back of the net. Thiago Trossard goal was ruled out by VAR for offside, so that will not quite be enough to take Arsenal top. They need to win. Chelsea's recent good run, halted firstly by Alexander Isak. He said Newcastle on their way to an impressive 4-1 win. His early goal was cancelled out by Raheem Sterling, but after that, all Newcastle, Jamal Lascelles in the second half, then Joel Linton, and finally Anthony Gordon completing the victory after Chelsea Reece James watching from the stands, T-shirt touchline fans. But anyhow, a satisfying afternoon. You beat the international friend.
They did again a bit of balance at that stage. I thought we'd been a better team that really well level. Yeah, the key moment for us, I think Anthony Gordon was the exception. Jamal Sterling was put it away really well. And then we scored again, and I can say that double whammy of goals in quick succession really helped us. And for that moment, then with the sending off the game was ours, but the lads had to work incredibly hard to get up.
Now, much of the talk ahead of the first ever Premier League season, about their two crafty ground ever work very well today. Their fans there celebrated its first home win for 31 years. That's been Crystal Palace 2-1. They fired for the second half against Sparky tonight, lifting open scoring through defender Ted Mendy. Palace were level just 2 minutes later. Flying strike by Michael Elise, but the Scotland striker Jacob Brown had the final save, scoring winner in the 83rd minute with Luton. 4 points clear of the relegation zone.
We are a team that, don't die, we don't quit, we keep fighting to the end. It's another late goal for us again today. We've got some attributes, we've got some weapons. We know it's going to be tough and a real challenge, but believing that group in there, we've got an unbelievable spirit, and it's nice we're getting the points, or got the points today that we feel so love for us to deserve.
Well, Burnley won the break of match in Luton, but their first home win of the season still in Luton. So they conceded 2 late goals in the space of 5 minutes. To lose 2-1 to West Ham. Jake Rodriguez scored from the spot and lead at Burnley held till the 86th minute. When West Ham's summer signing Mohamed Kudus forced both an own goal from Darrow Shea and then laid on the winner for Thomas Soucek. Late on, this company side now lost their first 7 home games of the season.
Yeah, there's nothing more cruel than, a game, an afternoon like today, because, I'd be a hypocrite if I started laying into my players who were outstanding for 86 minutes of the game. But obviously, they're facing the margins of this league, the importance of every detail, and, within 5 to 6 minutes, a game turned. And, that's a painful one for us, but if anyone knows a little bit about me, I feel like going again and keep going again, tell the lads that these type of forms with always a little job. But I'm grateful for it.
Gentlemen, today, Premier League score for the other game. Sheffield United first ranked 10th league season, beating 3-1 at home to Bournemouth. Despite taking the lead after 3 minutes, Nottingham Forest lost 3-2 and home to Brighton. 2 goals from Joao Pedro there, although quite did have Lewis Dunn sent off after 73 minutes down. So then, here at the top of the table, it will change course after Arsenal match at Brentford, where it's still goal at early stage of the second half. After Saturday, Manchester City still top, leading Liverpool by 6 points. Spurs are at home to Aston Villa tomorrow, and Newcastle win takes them up to 6. While Burnley still bottom after another defeat, in fact, relegation zone and the 10-point deduction for breaking financial. Led to this protest at the game between Manchester City and Liverpool today. It was organised by Everton fans. Ahead of their game against Manchester United tomorrow, and John Dark says the club feels shocked and agreed. Going into it.
In the international break, the top flight stood still, or except for one team. A 10-point deduction.
So tonight's color service, Zoom link of tonight's color service is up. Is it something else that you have not put in here?
Now last
Zoom
month,
link for tonight's carol service. இதாவது Zoom link.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
அதான் போட்டனீங்க.
Oh, that's how we got it. Send full.
Yeah.
was now turned defiant.
You know, so obviously. Surely it changed the viewpoint, but it wouldn't change what we're doing.
Recording. The main thing is recording, so we may get a recording later.
Yeah.
We're putting in headquarters. Protests will go on this Sunday when they host Manchester United.
Nobody's saying that about
Yeah. I will talk to someone on this and see what happens.
We are now closely monitoring the outcomes of other cases. Those include the Premier League champions. Manchester City face more than 100 charges of breaking financial rules. They deny them all, and the case is still ongoing. Their coach is clear this is no sign of comparisons.
Somebody is messing it up. I think it's grandma. Grandma must be. Who is a grandma?
என்ன drink உங்களுக்கு
No,
வேணும்?
no, please, wait, no, nothing now.
Coming from okay.
You have your drink.
Could change the landscape of this league.
Ah,
Runway needed Celtic, halfway bottom board, my struggling Motherwell. And it's only late penalty miss to seal all 3 points for Celtic, but Jonathan is dramatic 90-minute equalised. That's an unlikely draw.
that's what you only get. No sound after the sound. Only it's muted. What's the point? How do I unmute it?
இதுல என்னன்னு
I don't know, yeah. I don't know,
Hello, are we watching the correct Zoom presentation or is this a cross connection?
Who is calling?
Hello, this is Rajan from Canada.
Right. You're having trouble with if you're
Yeah.
having, I'm Rajan from London and I'm having trouble myself.
I see. It seems like it's a private conversation, right?
I don't know. There's a voice there which is constantly blabbering along. I can get a picture of the fire. I can't zoom it, and I can't put the sound on. For some reason, I don't know. I think the system has not been properly checked out.
So, yeah.
Yeah, recording it. Hopefully, the recording can be given to us later. I'm not sure. Are you still there?
I am, yeah. I'm looking at the screen. There's a Sophia Oldum.
Yeah,
And-
that's what I'm seeing as well. I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
Yeah, so that link shows a choir.
Sorry, that will what?
It's showing a choir.
Yeah, that's right. That's the choir that's performing now.
Oh, I see.
இதாட்ட யூஸ் பண்ணி
I
ஐயோ
can't-
கண்ணாடி எங்கப்பா கண்ணாடி தூக்கி கொண்டு வரணுமே
I think it has already started, no?
I can't get the sound out of that. It's muted. I don't know why.
இங்க இதுல இருக்கு மியூட் கண்டு அதை கிளிக் பண்ண அன்மியூட் பண்ணாதே.
If it's unmuted. If I click mute,
அதான் கேக்குது
கேக்குதா அந்த choir சத்தமோ?
I don't hear anything.
No, no, I can't hear the choir at all. Oh, system failure. Ah, suddenly,
Oh, it came out, no?
suddenly the choir came up and then it crashed again in a flat.
It says the host has muted all.
I've lost it again. Oh my goodness. I've got a picture of the choir, not a sharp one, but still a picture. I can't hear a sound at all.
And it's not clear, the picture.
Yeah, I told you. And there's another voice coming through, which is nothing to do with this.
I'll tell somebody that they are recording it, so we can.
Oh, choir sits down.
The lesson is taken from Isaiah chapter 9, verses 2 to 7. The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned. You have enlarged the nation and increased their joy. They rejoice before you as people rejoice at the harvest, as warriors rejoice when dividing the plunder. For as in the day of Midian's defeat, you have shattered the yoke that burdened them, the bar across their shoulders, the rod of their oppressor. Every warrior's boot used in battle and every garment rolled in blood will be destined for burning, will be fuel for the fire. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the greatness of his government and peace, there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever. The zeal of the Lord Almighty will accomplish this. That's the end of the lesson.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're singing now?
Quite a crowd. What is this? What is the voice as underneath?
Yeah, okay, we're done. Yeah.
system failures.
Hmm?
It's failing. Royce is there. Royce has he has no right to be there. They're still trying to adjust it, I think.
Just leave it like, but the sound won't be, you can't hear the sound. Hello.
She has come here.
Sorry to bother you. I got cards. Cards for Alex and Mother. No.
Is he there? Why is he there?
It is. That's the birthday card. So Mommy's birthday card. I don't. This is anniversary card for Alex and Amelia. Yeah. I'm gonna write.
Right. Somebody's voice is coming through. That's why.
The Zoom picture is not coming, but they can hear what I'm talking.
The heating and all is not interfering with this, no?
It's the setting, all done in a hurry, and they haven't got it right.
It's that song blessing is that mighty Prince of Peace. Recording
The crowd, quite a crowd.
That's the choir, no?
Roy is up there. These are also cutting in.
Others are things that shouldn't have been done. And the prayer comes out all right now.
That's a small group, and they have tested it over years. Just one-off, no? Some child is playing with something, that's all the coming to.
Look, if you want to try that one, chapter.
The second lesson is taken from Gospel of John, chapter 1, verses 1 to 14. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. But as many received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name, which were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt amongst us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. Thank you.
No.
The connections carry on. See now the thing is here. This one I just pressed it, and then now see the battery. The picture is there.
Good. So
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
The parallel connection I'll tell you on the sound.
I know who that is. Mother who passed away recently. That's son. I wish I could. Sister Carol. And he's holding, no, that's it.
Yeah, just known as holy.
I already. Oh, the special number by the youth. I meddle with this. Grandma's iPad has come back. That was the song. Nothing to do with that. You click and sing. Oh. That was just a coincidence with you. Oh, middle with it.
Children are singing, I think, no? Okay. What's up? Yes. Rebecca.
Why is this one only? I think enlarges. No. Police. I'll end the bottom police. I want to just see what Taras's daughter looks like. He's giving the message. Yes. Stood up. Sound mode and sound is both. No. In class, come this side again. Isn't that important? Push.
If you can get the recording and not this.
There's somebody on alone, I don't know who that is. Oh, maybe a
He's playing an instrument.
I'm gonna somebody standing. Maybe the Tamil song is a murder. He's not a, yeah, it's not a piano, he's playing some other.
Oh, drum போல அந்த மிருதங்கம் போல இருக்கே.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, they are in back, yeah.
Things to come out of it.
The question, the sea is gone. If people are getting it in Canada as well, that voice spoke to me from Canada. So they're getting it all over the.
Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, it is with great joy and humility that I stand before you today, representing the legacy of a remarkable institution that has stood the test of time. As a former principal of St. John's College, Jaffna, a school with roots dating back 2 centuries ago,
I am honored to share a glimpse into the profound history that has shaped us. Our journey began in the early 18th century when British missionaries from the Church Mission Society embarked on a mission that transcended geographical boundaries. The courageous men hailing from England left the familiar shores of their homeland to venture into unknown territories, driven by a divine calling to spread the love of our Lord Jesus Christ and to illuminate the minds of those living in distant lands. The sacrifices made by those missionaries were immense. Some faced the harsh realities of a perilous journey, succumbing to illness or even giving their lives in the pursuit of their calling. One such hero was Reverend Joseph Knight, who, along with 4 other missionaries, undertook the arduous voyage from England to Ceylon in the midst of a harrowing cholera epidemic in 1818. This perilous journey set the stage for an extraordinary mission that will become the bedrock of the institution we cherish today. In this era, religion and education were linked closely. The men of the CMS were keen to uplift the social standards of the people. They not only propagated their religious doctrines, but made an immense contribution in building schools across Ceylon. By 1832, with their relentless passion, they had set up 52 schools for boys and girls and had a student register of 1,810 pupils with the aim to dispel the darkness of ignorance and illiteracy. These Anglican schools, founded by the missionaries to Sri Lanka, still operate, and over the years, hundreds of thousands have gained a holistic education. To this day, parents compete to enroll their children in these Anglican schools, which includes St. John's College, Jaffna, Chundugli Girls College, Jaffna, Hillwood College, Kandy, Mowbray College, Kandy, St. Thomas's Prep School, Colpitier, St. Thomas's College, Mount Clavenia, St. Thomas's College, Bandarabala, St. Thomas's College, Gurutalavala, Bishop's College, Colombo, Ladies College, Colombo, Trinity College, Kandy, and deaf and blind schools in Ratmalana and Kaidadi, to name a few. Reverend Knight saw beyond the challenges, recognizing the potential to create a legacy of knowledge, unity, and character. In Jaffna, he found a canvas upon which to paint the vibrant colors of education, molding young minds and uplifting society in the process. Hence the motto of our beloved school: the light shines in the darkness, looks Canterbury's message, and the darkness has and will not overcome it. Our sister school, Chundugli Girls College, started with 9 girls in 1896, when an appeal was made by Mr. Alfred Hensman to Mary Carter and the Reverend James Carter, the then principal of St. John's College, for a school for his own daughters that would offer the same level of education that his sons enjoyed. The early life of the school proved to be the beginnings of the breakaway from binding, restricting traditions and customs for girls at the time. From its inception, the purpose of the school was to improve the status of women by giving them a new lease of improved life, to offer freedom through knowledge. Hence the motto forward. In 1899, Chundugli was adopted by the Church Missionary Society. The demise of Mary Carter in 1899 and the arrival of Amy Goodchild in 1904. As we gather here today, let us reflect not only on the history of our beloved school, but also on the profound connection between the birth of Jesus Christ and the mission of the CMS missionaries. The parallels are striking: a journey undertaken with a purpose, a commitment to spread the light in the face of challenges, and unwavering dedication to build schools that would become beacons of knowledge. In celebrating the birth of Jesus, we also celebrate the spirit of those missionaries who, like the wise men following the star, traversed great distance to bring the gift of education and Christ-filled life to our shores. The missionaries interacted with the people and learned their culture and the local language so that they could be a part of them, so that they could gain acceptance, so that they will be more receptive to what they had to say and to preach. As we continue to honor the legacy of our schools and the vision of those early missionaries, let us, inspired by their selfless resilience and commitment to cause greater than themselves. In doing so, we carry forward the torch of enlightenment that was initiated 2 centuries ago, ensuring that the flame of knowledge, the love of Christ, and unity and character continues to burn brightly in the hearts and minds of generations to come. Thank you, and may we shine the light of our Lord Jesus Christ and the legacy of our founding missionaries illuminate the path as we march forward.
Former principal, I don't know the name.
Good evening, friends. As you see it in the slide, I'm here to make an appeal on behalf of the Joint Up Schools and also on behalf of the Church Mission Society. We heard a lot about education is theme in today's 200th anniversary service. And we are delighted to have lots of educationalists among us, not just the ministers, current, past, and present, heads, deputy heads, past and present. So education being heart of all this. And I suppose I was looking for something about education in Bible, which I haven't come across before, but thankfully Google is there to do some hand-holding. So this is how it goes, Proverbs 4:13. Always remember what you have learned. Your education is your life, guard it well. And also a quote from Ms. Kofi Annan, former head of United Nations. Knowledge is power, information is liberating, education is promise of progress in every society, in every family. I don't want to go on a lot about this, but it comes from an appeal that is centered around the schools actually based, located in the hills of Sri Lanka. Beautiful, beautiful place. I think a few months ago, Monica Galati and Judge Rinder did a program for BBC Two. It goes like this: tea trails of Sri Lanka. So it they pulled together an hour from many days of recording, beautiful, beautiful bungalows and hotels, converted to hotels, catering for mainly affordable ones. But the surrounding area, they also covered as part of that program, the surrounding areas that is where the tea estates are based. So if we had seen that, is not a housing of any kind. They're very, very. The tea estate workers work in a very, very difficult environment. Obviously, they're not paid well at all. There's no minimum wage as such. and especially the ladies who carry a lot of weight at the back, because these are not machineries are not there, I think, to pick that young leaves. So it's the ladies' job, I think, by whatever happened many few hundred years ago when Mr. Taylor and Mr. Lipton brought tea to Sri Lanka. Of course, I like the deadly tea, love it, strong one. We love it over here, but it's hard labor out there. So the workers and their children cannot afford to go to, say, a good school, say any kind of school for that matter. So this college has come up with some kind of assistance program whereby they can offer some care, some support to those mothers, their children, and their grandchildren. So traditionally, it's about carry on with your job, like you pass it on to your children and then to the grandchildren. But as we sort of heard it around, the education is you break the poverty as well. You move up the ladder. And I think lots of people have said, including President Mandela, used the education as a key, a tool to influence. So there we are. Our appeal is based for this school, a college. It's not for the schools that we talked about. So sooner or later, the collection plates will go around.
Come close it, huh?
It'll come to you. So when you're prepared to donate, if you're not prepared, come and see me after the meeting. If you're urged to do so, sorry, when we have the tea at the back, come and see me. We'll sort something out in the sense, obviously, if you're interested, if you're urged, please do so. So thank you very much. Let the plates go around.
It has ceased. Gone. He got down and went off, but that gives me a chance to listen to the speaker, the preacher. Oh, I didn't think of doing this. All this time it was hiding. Now what's happened? What's happened? It has ceased.
They're singing again.
They're singing. These are different groups singing. Isn't that in Palena? Youth group.
You can't hear them singing. They're not singing, somebody speak.
And now recording starts, huh? Oh, when will they learn? East. Rajan Navaratnam.
That Canada Campus Navaratnam, no Rajan Navaratnam.
Was he Navaratnam?
Yeah.
He was Rajan. Ah,
Yeah.
what do you see here? Rajan Navaratnam, he's still there.
Samba, நாளைக்கு being Sunday might come, no? என்ன பேசுது இந்தியா? Something else. You can do something else. இந்த pension நூக்கட்டா?
Yeah, yeah.
Uncle Rajan and Auntie Priya, can you mute yourself, please?
How's that?
Now, half an hour, we'll leave it down.
My combination to work hard and really fun. You're doing something that you'll never do.
Next week is the quarterfinal.